I have been climbing for 30 years now. Everybody loves a good jug.
2,
Yep.
3.
Hi, I'm Ben Waggoner, the climbing manager here at Adventist Climbing in Toledo, Ohio. I think I had a love of climbing before I even understood what rock climbing was. When I was a freshman in college, I got invited on this really fun trip to Kentucky, and I did not know that they were gonna emphasize rock climbing and backpacking and these kind of outdoors things so much. And that was my first taste of it, and I fell in love. So I think the thrill of trying to figure out how to get my body up this wall outdoors was just, beautiful. It is not easy to build a big facility like this. It takes a lot of teamwork, a lot of effort, a lot of money, and I just found this incredible group of people and so thankful for where we are today and how I found this job. Actually, I'm not sure if I have a favorite style of climbing because I love so much. I love the diversity of rock climbing. I'm not very good at it yet, but I do really like crack climbing. I did put a crack in the walls here. I actually have the chance to design the walls here at Adventist, so I intentionally put a crack in the wall so that we can continuously have the opportunity to try that kind of climbing. Yeah, I currently, and actually have for a long time, love the Evolve Shamans. I put my foot in that shoe, and the first time I put my foot in there, it just fit perfectly. The only drawback was one day I was wearing that shoe when my foot was jammed in a crack and my ankles got all bloody because they weren't high tops. I think there's like a healthy respect for heights. I think it's actually more dangerous when you freak out too much. It's not like I have no fear of heights, but it's just for some reason it's the way I'm wired. I don't have this crazy freak out kind of mode when I get into those high places. I'm able to just tell myself, take a big breath, breathe, and figure out what's going to happen next. I think just kind of trying to keep that headspace, being able to make those well-calculated decisions about risk management and risk hunger. I do have a hunger for it. I love it. It drives me. It's vital to know yourself and to know your limitations and to try to push your limitations within reason. If you can handle stage 4 often enough, then maybe push into level 5, such as try to take top roping to the next level of lead climbing and become a sport climber and lead climb a little bit, and then you try to push that a little bit until you're able to lead climb around the same level you are able to top rope. And maybe instead of top roping a route first, try leading it first. I'm inspired by any rock climber that pushes their limits beyond what people think would be capable. And that could include so many climbers in the Paralympics or people that are just afraid of heights and pushing their limits. Inspire me all the same as the professionals. Just one of the greatest things about rock climbing. People can push the limits. So when people are considering taking the next step of going from top roping to lead climbing, it could be a really good decision to take it slow and maybe take a class like in an indoor facility like ours at Adventist. There's a lot that goes into that class. Not only the skills of how to do things, but also the mentality of confidence. The class itself is something that is an excellent way of getting your feet wet at your own pace. My goal is to never stop learning and never stop growing. I love crimpy routes, I love slopey, problems on slab, all of it. I would say that my least favorite right now might be like the crazy comp style. I'm an old school climber, and I'm also kind of getting old myself with a gray beard, so that's not as natural for me to do those crazy kind of dynamic moves. But they're fun once you figure them out, that's for sure. I want to always be growing. My advice for all climbers, intro level, intermediate, or advanced climbers, is to never be satisfied. I'm in my late 40s right now, but I hope to actually become a stronger climber, and that's one of the benefits of climbing. You can do it a long time. Yeah, I think the future's bright for anybody that's getting into climbing. I've introduced people in their 70s to climbing. It's just a wonderful sport that you can do, and everybody can push their limits wherever you are.
He fell out of frame. You got it? Okay, good. I was not expecting him to fall as far as he did.